When a person comes to treatment, it's important for them to understand who they're going to be dealing with. If you hear Ascent Counseling Services, what you're going to be dealing with is one clinician. I guarantee you that clinician will always be me. There is no turnover. I am Ascent Counseling Services. What I do here is both group substance abuse work and also individual psychotherapy, individual psychoanalysis, ranging from all treatment problems from the slightest of depressions to major hospitalizations, psychiatric difficulties, and that type of thing. And then the specifics of the recovery service is the intensive outpatient groups, solely focusing in on the major symptom of substance abuse. In terms of the range of recovery, I have dealt with people from the very beginning of the experimental stages all the way through the detox, into the inpatient, into the intensive outpatient stages, which is me, and beyond. A lot of my patients, adults especially, have long-term recovery. I've seen that whole process happen for people. I've been part of that process. I understand it as well. In terms of what you're going to encounter in recovery, it's going to be difficult. Let's not avoid that fact. We're talking about something that's one of the hardest things to do in terms of approaching issues and really working on things. So you will be challenged. What you will find here is that challenge can be very possible and very doable. It's something that I've been down that road many, many times before. I do not shy away from that challenge, and simultaneously I know how to facilitate that in comforting but direct ways. There is no way around the issues at hand. Please come down and visit and talk with me prior to any commitment to any treatment process. I would gladly do that. I would relish the opportunity. You could spend time with me, get to know me a little personally, get to know my system and my process here with both adults and adolescents. And I would also encourage you to go to other facilities and compare that as well. I think that's really important. Each person that's seeking out treatment should have something to compare it to. Everybody who has walked through my door is really a part of me. When people come and bare their souls, I really try to do that as well. If I expect somebody to come through my doors and open themselves, not just to the technical process of recovery, but who they really are, I want them to know that I will do that as well. And I've been down that road. And I love that. I love being part of the process with kids and adults. I will get in there, I will reveal parts of myself, I will take those risks, and it's something that I take a lot of pride in. I just think it's important for a therapist, and this is what I do, to step in that way and let the people who come know who I am. And again, if I'm going to ask people to be that vulnerable, which this will be, I have to be able to step up to the plate and do that. And that's just something that I love. I've learned through the years that the distant kind of approach with recovery doesn't really have a spot. You know, people want to feel that they're being reached. I do that, and I love to do that. So I'm hoping that you will join me in that process, and we can go far.